After the long wait, Halo Reach has finally arrived on PC. Microsoft and 343 Industries sure took their time in making PC port. It's been almost 9 months since the announcement, so let's find out, was it worth waiting? Halo Reach on PC is available as part of Halo Master Chief Collection and can be bought and played separately as DLC. Collection is available for purchase on Windows Store and Steam, and today we are going to take a look at the latter. The first thing that I noticed when I tried to launch the game is that it allows you to play with disabled anti-cheat. Without anti-cheat, you won't be able to play ranked online matches and firefights, but it opens possibilities for modding, which is really nice. It's great to see that Microsoft is slowly learning, because it was not possible to mod Gears 5 even in single player thanks to anti-cheat system. But once I launched the game, I discovered the first unexpected issue. Just like Gears 5, Halo MCC on Steam requires you to log in with your Microsoft account in order to play the game. Problem is, this time after I entered my credentials, for some weird reasons I couldn't sign in, because of some unknown error. Maybe that was because the game required me to let some Chilan app to get permissions. I'm not sure what it is, but when I removed those permissions and restarted the game, instead it asked permissions for Halo the Master Chief Collection app, and then it finally let me in. No idea why that happened and what was that Chilan app, and honestly I would rather play without all those login and permissions shenanigans, but whatever. Just like in Gears 5, once you sign in, it won't bother you ever again. Okay, let's take a look at settings, and well, let's say it's a mixed bag. In video settings you can change FOV, window mode, HUD anchoring, disable or enable VSync and framerate limit, switch between original and enhanced graphics quality, and that's it. I mean, it's great to see FOV sliders and unlocked framerate options, but what about more detailed graphics settings, like anti-aliasing quality or ability to disable some effects like film grain? Why we can customize those things? Anyway, few words about framerate. I had no issues with unlocked framerate and easily reached stable 144 FPS at 4K resolution with enhanced graphics, but cutscenes and menus are still locked to 60 FPS, and you can do anything about it. Well, unless somebody will make a mod for this. Oh yeah, if you are going to play with unlocked framerate, be sure to disable VSync, because they don't work well together. Well, at least there is a lot of good stuff in controls options. You can rebind keys, add lock and flight inversions, adjust mouse sensitivity and enable stuff like acceleration and smoothing if you for some reason need them. Other options that are available right now is gameplay settings, in which you can change crosshair position and disable invite notifications, network settings, where you can switch between Xbox Live and LAN networks, and also can mask your IP, which is not enabled by default, but you absolutely should enable relays as soon as possible if you don't want to leak your IP address. In accessibility settings, you can find subtitles options, speech-to-text and text-to-speech, and you can change language text and voices. Though don't expect much from subtitles, because they are shown only in cutscenes and not during the gameplay. Apparently it was like that in the original game, and it's not a port issue, so I doubt they'll be added later. Usually I don't really care about subtitles, because I know English well enough to understand everything without subs, but Halo Reach has some weird issues with the sound. It's like it's muffled. The audio mix just doesn't feel right, and this is especially noticeable if you pause during the fights and go to the menu. And this issue is kinda ruining the game, because guns and explosions right now sound pretty weak, and it makes the gunplay less enjoyable for me. Judging by November blog post from developers, while porting the game from Xbox One to PC, they had to change the audio encoding, which leads to this unsatisfying result. Well, at least developers are aware of this issue and promise that fix is underway, but honestly, that's not something I expected to see after waiting for this port for so long. Those sound issues make it hard to judge the gameplay itself. I mean, it's almost a 10 years old game and it's clear that it's very console oriented, so yeah, it shows its age when you play it now on PC. But since it's a first proper Halo game on PC since Halo 2 and it costs only $10, you'll probably enjoy it for what it is despite the issues I've mentioned. So far I've managed to try out only campaign and firefight. There are some matchmaking issues with multiplayer that prevented me to try it out, but I've seen other people playing online matches on PC, so I guess it might be because I've played on launch day and servers were under heavy load. After all, this game had 160,000 player peak yesterday, which is a great result for the port of the 9-year-old game. The last thing that I want to mention about Halo Reach PC port is Steam integration. Master Chief Collection has Steam trading cards and Steam achievement support, and it even synchronizes achievements with Xbox Live, so if you played MCC on Xbox, you'll unlock Steam achievements too once you sign in with your Microsoft account. Well, cross progression is nice, but right now there is no crossplay between console and PC versions. Steam players can play with Windows Store players, but that's it for now. 343 Industries said that they would consider Xbox and PC crossplay, so maybe we'll see it in the future updates. In conclusion, Halo Reach is not the best PC port I've ever seen, and after waiting for so long, it's kinda disappointing to see that there is still so much stuff that requires fixing. They did some right steps, like unlocking framerate and allowing to disable anti-cheat for modding, but I expected to see more graphics options and better sound quality. I also think that starting with Halo Reach instead of the first Halo was a mistake. Reach is a prequel, but it don't bother much in introducing players to Halo universe and story, so if you have never played Halo games before, it's probably better to wait for Halo Combat Evolved release on PC before jumping in. I just hope it won't take them another year to release it, because they still need to bring on PC 5 other games from this franchise, which at this pace would take way too long. Halo fans on PC deserve better than this.